Good morning students. Today we will discuss the concept that is classification of waves. This is the second video, and in this concept we have to classify, or we can study what are the types of waves. The waves can be classified into two types depending upon some type of the wave they require medium, and some type of the waves they do not require medium for their propagation. For example, all the electromagnetic radiations, simply we can call it as light waves. The light waves coming from sun to all the direction, the light cannot require any medium. If air is there, yes, in air also light can travel. Water is there, in water also light can travel. If nothing is there, simply vacuum, nothing is there, even though the light can travel. Even the light can able to travel in medium or else in absence of medium. And some waves are there. For example, water wave is there. In order to travel a wave, which medium is required? For water wave, which medium is required? Water medium is required. Without water, we should not call it as a water wave. Why we are going to call it as a water wave? The wave can travel in the water, which is the medium there, water medium. For example, sound wave is there. I am talking now, that what I am talking the words, you are listening simultaneously. In between me and you, which is the medium, can propagate the disturbance, that is the air medium. Just imagine yourself, if here there is no air, then you are not getting that the words what I am talking. The sound can be travel through which medium? Air medium. The sound wave require a medium to travel from one point to the another point of the medium. And water wave, for example, the name itself indicating water wave, because the wave is generating in the water, that is a water wave. That a water wave, it means it require a medium. Sound wave require a air medium. And some types of the waves are there. For example, that is a light, means electromagnetic radiation, that do not require any medium. That is moving in the space, it is moving in the vacuum. Without medium is not there also, that light is moving in the form of wave. Depending upon which type of the waves they require medium and which type of the waves they do not require medium, depending upon their need of a medium for their propagation, we can classify the waves into two types. One is mechanical waves. First type is mechanical waves, and second type is non-mechanical waves. Non-mechanical waves. What are mechanical waves? The waves which require medium for their propagation. What are mechanical waves? The waves which require medium for their propagation. Those waves are called as mechanical waves. What is propagation? Propagation word indicating spreading of wave in all the direction. The waves which require medium for their propagation, such waves are called as mechanical waves. Example for mechanical waves are, first one is a water waves. For example, water wave. Water waves are mechanical waves. How come? Yes, this is having a medium. Without this medium, the wave cannot travel. Which is the medium here? Water is the medium. Let us take, this is all water, this is a river, you can imagine, or a pond. these are all the water particles. These are all the water particles. And if you drop one stone at a certain height from the surface of the water, these are all water particles. For example, this is a river or pond. This is river or pond. Pond means water reservoir, and this is a stone. And if this stone is falling from a certain height and hits the water particle here, and its kinetic energy is getting transferred to the water particle, and when all the kinetic energy, when the stone hits the water particle, its all kinetic energy is getting transferred to the water particle, and this water particle getting disturbed. Once the water particle is disturbed, what is happening? It is producing simple harmonic motions like this. This is mean point. About its mean point, this water particle is start vibrations. This is mean point, to, fro, to, fro, to, fro, to, fro. Like this, this first water particle is vibrating in its own place about its mean point, and this water particle is not moving in forward direction. Instead, it is vibrating at this point only. When this particle start vibration about its mean point, next the side particle is also getting disturbance by this particle, and it is also start vibrations. We are going to call it as simple harmonic motions, to, fro, along a straight line about its mean point. And this particle, second particle, cannot move in forward direction. Instead, what it is doing, it create the disturbance. That disturbance are reaching to the third water particle. When this third particle is disturbed by second particle, this is also starting vibrations like this. Because of its disturbance, fourth particle start vibrations. Because of its disturbance, fifth particle starts vibration. From particle to particle, the disturbance is carrying forward, and from first particle, second particle, third particle, fourth particle, fifth particle, these are water particle. First particle is vibrating here, second water particle vibrating here, third water particle vibrating here, fourth water particle vibrating here, fifth water particle vibrating here, so on is goes on continuous. And from first particle to second particle, disturbance is carrying, second to third, disturbance is carrying, third to fourth, disturbance is carrying. Disturbance in the sense in physics we are going to call it as a energy. And particle to particle, the energy is carrying forward. Energy is carrying forward in the form of wave. In the form of wave. And the energy means the wave is moving in positive x direction. The wave is moving in positive x direction. And wave is moving in which medium? The wave is moving in water medium. If water is there, there is no transfer of energy. There is no movement of this wave. There is no existence of wave. Then in order to produce these waves, which medium is required here? Water medium is required. Then this is a type of the wave which require a medium called water medium. The waves which are require a medium for their propagation, those waves are called as mechanical waves. Then water wave is a mechanical wave. And second example we can take sound waves. Second example we can take sound waves. And here some person, he is standing here and he is talking something. And these are all air particles. This is which medium? This is air medium. This is which medium? This is all air medium is there. This is a air medium. This is air medium, and one of the another B person, he is standing here, he is listening that what this person is talking, and this is air medium. Whenever this person talks, his vocal cord putting a pressure on these air particles. When the person disturb this particle, means when the person talks, his vocal cord putting a pressure on this air particle, then this air particle is disturbing. Then when this particle is disturbed, it start a oscillation like this, SHM, to fro like this about its mean point. When this first air particle getting disturbed, Then second air particles is also disturbed by the first air particle, and it is also start simple harmonic motion from its mean point because of disturbance created by the second particle. Third air particle is also disturbed and start a SHM. Because of third air particle, fourth air particle is also coming in SHM because it is disturbed by this particle. Because of its disturbance, this air particle is disturbed and produces a simple harmonic motion. And next, this is disturbed, produces a simple harmonic motion about its mean point. Because of its disturbance, this particle creating a vibrations means the sound energy is moving in this direction. The sound energy is moving in this direction. The particle to particle in the form of waves, this sound energy is carrying forward. Finally, this person what he talks, that is a sensing by this person, listening by this person. Whenever he talks, his vocal cord putting a pressure on the first air particle, it is vibrating. Because of the first vibration of the air particle, second particle is also getting disturbed and start a simple harmonic motion. And because of its vibration, this is got disturbed and start a simple harmonic motion. Same particle to particle, the energy is carrying forward. It means that a disturbance is carrying forward, and finally that disturbance went inside the ear of this person, and his ear sensing what this person talks. It means that this is sound wave. If here there is no air medium, then if the person is talking here, then this wave cannot travel, because here there is no medium to take the energy from this point to this point. Then this person cannot sense, he cannot listen, he can't hear what he is talking. But here air is there, the air helping him to sense what he is talking. Then whatever those are the words he is talking, those words are nothing but a disturbance or the energy that is carrying forward by which, that is a air medium. If air medium is not there, then what the person he is talking, that sound energy is not reaching to this person. In between a talking person and a listener, which is the medium or a channel is required, that is a air medium. It means that finally we can take the conclusion, in order to propagate a sound, the medium is required, right? Which medium? Air medium. Then this is also type of the wave which require a medium. Then this is also example for mechanical wave. And another wave type we can take seismic waves. Our seismic waves also we are going to call it as earthquake waves. Earthquake waves, seismic waves also we are going to call it as earthquake waves. Earthquake waves. Let us take, this is the earth, this is all earth I am taking, this is earth particles, this one is the earth. At this point this particle is disturbed. Because of its disturbance, and the side particle is also disturbed and produces a SHM. Because of its disturbance, the third particle is disturbed and produces a SHM. Because of third particle, fourth particle is also disturbed, and because of this one, fifth particle disturbed and vibrating and start vibration, and sixth particle disturbed and start vibration, so on it is goes on continuous. And from this central point, origin point, the disturbance is created originally at this point, and this disturbed or the disturbance that what it is creating at this point, it is getting transferred in this direction in the form of waves. And in order to travel, in order to take this energy or the disturbance from this point to other points, then which medium is required? This is a solid medium called soil or rock. Soil, rock, it means that earth. It means that earth layer. It means that earth layer. Earth is also, it is a medium. The medium is required here. Here water is a medium, air is a medium, here solid as a medium. The earth is nothing but it is made up of soil, rocks, getting contaminants. and this earth is a medium. It is able to help to travel these vibrations from this point to this point. If here the building is there, if here the building is there, if here any building is there, they are collapsing because of this disturbance. And the disturbance, for example, if you hit the wall, then your door is vibrating. If you hit the wall, the door is vibrating. What is the reason behind this one? Because through the wall, the disturbance are carrying forward to the wall, to the window, then the window is getting vibrating. If you hit the wall, the window is vibrating. The reason, from this point to window, the disturbance is carrying forward through the medium. Which is that medium? Wall is the medium. Wall is the medium. Therefore, for earthquake also, the earth is the medium required for carrying the disturbance from one point to another point. Then this is also an example for a mechanical wave. Finally, the conclusion we have to tell, the wave which is require a medium for their propagation, those waves we are going to call it as a mechanical wave. And next we can study about what is non-mechanical waves. Non-mechanical waves, these are waves do not require, the waves do not require or don't require medium for their propagation, require medium for their propagation, called as non-mechanical wave. For their propagation called non-mechanical waves. Best example is all electromagnetic waves. The electromagnetic waves, simply you can call it as a light waves. Example is all electromagnetic waves. All electromagnetic waves are simply you can call it as or a light wave. From the sun, the light is reaching the earth. It is able to travel in a air medium or in a water medium, or if medium is not there, we are going to call it as a free space or a vacuum. In vacuum also light able to travel. This is the sun. For example, here is the sun. It produces a light. All types of the light. What are? First one is a gamma ray. X-ray and UV light and visible light and infralight, microwave and radio wave. All these are called as electromagnetic radiation. And here the light is spreading. That light is nothing but that is visible light, because it can be seen to us. That's why we are going to call it as a visible light or a white light. Here the white light is there, here the light is there. That light, spreaded light, is a visible light. Why we are going to call it as visible? Because it can be seen to us. We'll also call it as a white light. And all these types of radiations we are getting from the sun. And these radiations, all radiations, we are going to call it as electromagnetic waves. And these waves, they cannot require medium in the form of waves. This is the sun. In the sun, from the sun, all the waves, they are moving in the form of waves without any medium. For example, the speed of the light in water is less compared to vacuum. Vacuum ಒಳಗಡೆ light ದ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅದ. ವಾಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. Actually, the light is traveling with more speed in vacuum. Without medium, the light is moving with more or high velocity. These waves means electromagnetic wave means the light, simply we are going to call it as a light. The light is moving in the form of wave and it does not require any medium for their propagation. Then these waves we are going to call it as non-mechanical waves. And next, mechanical and non-mechanical. Depending upon the medium for their propagation, we divided into mechanical and non-mechanical. And here the waves can be classified as, further those are called as a transverse wave and a longitudinal wave, depending upon the direction of the wave and the medium particles vibration. First you know this one and understand carefully. Next, the another type of the wave can be classified, that is whether mechanical or non-mechanical, whatever it is, but the direction of the wave and the vibration of the particles of the medium, depending upon that one we can classify further the types of the waves. We can see now. You please remember this one and try to understand. Next, the waves can be classified further into, first you studied now mechanical waves, and second one is non-mechanical waves. This is depending upon the medium for their propagation. Depending upon medium for their propagation. Depending upon medium for their propagation. Medium for their propagation. Medium for their propagation, we divided mechanical and non-mechanical. If the wave require medium, that is a mechanical. If it is not need any medium for their propagation, called it as a non-mechanical. And another type of the waves we can divide. First one is a transverse wave. And next one is longitudinal wave, or you can call it as a longitudinal waves. Further, the waves can be classified into transverse and longitudinal. This classification is depending upon the direction of vibration of the particle, depending upon the vibration of particles of the medium, depending upon direction of particles of the medium, and direction of wave. Depending upon the direction of vibration of the particles and the direction of the wave, depending upon those directions, the waves can further classified into, one is a transverse wave, another one is a longitudinal wave. What is a transverse wave? First one, what is a transverse wave? If the vibration of particle of the medium, if the vibration of particles of the medium, if the vibrations means if the direction of vibration of particle of the medium and direction of wave propagation, is perpendicular means 90 degree perpendicular, then these types of waves we are going to call it as, these types of waves are called as transverse waves. Transverse waves, for example water waves. Transverse waves, example for transverse wave, first one is a water wave. Water wave, how come it is possible? Direction of vibration of the particles of the medium and direction of the wave, in between those two directions the angle should be 90 degree, that is perpendicular. Then that type of the wave we are going to call it as a transverse wave. For example, this is a pond or a river, this is a water medium, this is a water, this is all water. Just imagine this is water medium, these are all water particles. Just take one stone to a certain height from the surface of the water, and now it is in rest, it is having potential energy and zero kinetic energy, and release the stone and it is moving and finally hitting one water particle here. Whenever the stone is moving, it is having kinetic energy. The moment at which this stone hit the water particle, then all the kinetic energy of this stone is getting transferred to this water particle, and this water particle is getting disturbed and start vibration like this. What is the direction of vibration of the particle? That is y direction. And once the particle has disturbed and the side water particle is also getting disturbed and start vibration in y direction like this. And once the second particle has disturbed and started vibrations, it creates the disturbance, and because of the disturbance created by the second particle and the side third water particle is also disturbed and start vibration in y orientation. Particle to particle, what is carrying forward? Energy, means disturbance is carrying forward. Because of this particle, this is vibrating like this. Because of this particle, this is vibrating. Because of its disturbance, this water particle is vibrating like this. Because of its disturbance, this water particle is start the disturbance like this. In x direction, in positive x direction, the disturbance is carrying forward in the form of wave like this. The disturbance is carrying forward. The disturbance is nothing but a wave or a energy. Wave is nothing but a disturbance or a energy. In which direction wave or the energy or the disturbance is carrying forward? In x direction. And what is the medium? Water medium. What are the particles? Water particle. What are the direction of vibration of the water particles? Y direction. And what is the direction of the wave? X direction. In y orientation, particles are vibrating, but in x orientation, in x direction, the wave is propagating. What is the angle between vibration of the particles and direction of the wave? That is 90 degree. That is 90 degree, means perpendicular. This type of the wave we are going to call it as transverse wave. And second example, the waves along string. Waves along stretched string. The waves along stretched string. String means thread. String means thread. Take one wire. Take one wire and attach one end of the wire to the wall, and other end, that is other end is in your hand. You just jerk the hand, you just jerk your hand up and down like this. Means this region of the wire is called as a particle. These are particles of the wire. This is a wire. One end of the wire is attached to the wall, other end is in my finger, and just I am giving up and down jerk to my hand, jerk to my hand. This particle means this particle of the wire is in my finger, means I am jerking like this, means the particle of this wire is moving like this, and in the wire you are getting the wave form like this. You just do in your home. Take one rope, one end of the rope attach it to the wall and other end is in your hand. Just you give up and down jerk to your hand, then the rope is looking like a wave. Means the direction of the wave is in x direction, and this particle means this end of the rope is in your finger, that is moving in y direction. Your hand is moving in y direction and the wave is moving in x direction. The angle between those two is 90 degree. 90 degree, getting? Then the waves along the stretched string, this is also produces a wave. That wave is also called as a transverse wave. Transverse wave. You just remember the definition and understand what is the definition of the transverse wave. If the angle between the direction of vibration of the particle and direction of the wave propagation is 90 degree, then those waves we are going to call it as transverse wave. And what is another type? The another type is longitudinal wave. The another type is longitudinal wave. What are longitudinal wave? Longitudinal wave. Longitudinal wave. For example, for longitudinal wave is sound waves. Sound waves. First we see the definition. Same definition, but the condition has to be changed. If the direction, if angle between direction of vibration of particles of the medium, vibration of particles of medium, and direction of propagation of the wave, and the direction of propagation of the wave, and direction of propagation of wave is 0 degree, then such waves are called as, these kind of waves are called as longitudinal waves, are called as longitudinal waves. Longitudinal waves. Best example is sound waves. Sound waves are longitudinal waves. How come? Let us take, this is a air medium. This is a air medium. This is all air medium. These are air particles. Air medium. These are all air particles. The person is standing here, he is talking something. The person he is standing here, he is listening what he is talking. When this person talks, his vocal cord put the pressure on these air particles. These air particles start vibrations and create the disturbance. Because of this disturbance, second particle is disturbed and start vibrations. Because of second particle, third particle is vibrating like this. Because of third particle, fourth particle is vibrating. Fourth particle is vibrating. Because of this particle is vibrating like this. Because of this particle, this side particle is vibrating. In which direction the energy is carrying forward? In x direction the energy is carrying forward. It means that what the person talks, that disturbance is in the form of wave that is traveling in x direction. Means what is the direction of wave? The direction of wave propagation is in x direction. And what is the direction of particles of the medium? This first particle vibrating like this. What is this direction? X. Because of this one, second is also vibrating. What is the direction? X. And third particle vibrating like this. What is the direction? X. What is the direction? X. What is its direction? X. In x direction, all the particles they are vibrating. In x direction, the disturbance is carrying forward. Disturbance is nothing but a wave. The angle between wave direction is in x and the direction of the wave is in x and the direction of vibration of the particle is also in x. What is the angle between the direction of particles of the medium and the direction of the wave? That is same direction. It means that theta is equal to 0 degree. Along the direction of vibration of the particle, the wave is propagating. It means that the angle between those two directions is a 0 degree. Then those type of the wave we are going to call it as a longitudinal wave. Then sound wave is a example for longitudinal wave. And the second example you can take, that is a seismic waves. Seismic waves means earthquake waves. For example, this is earth. At this point, this particle is vibrated like this and disturbance is carrying here, and this particle is getting vibration from the first particle and start vibration like this. Because of its disturbance, this third particle is disturbed and start the vibration like this. Because of the third particle, fourth particle is vibrated, disturbed and vibrating like this. The vibration of particles is in x and disturbance carrying forward in x, and the wave is moving in x direction and the particles are also vibrating in x direction. The angle between those two, theta, is equal to 0 degree. Then this is also example for longitudinal waves. Depending upon the medium, if the wave require medium for their propagation, call it as a mechanical. If it do not require any medium for the propagation, call it as a non-mechanical wave. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇಡೋ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಆರ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್, ಇಫ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವೇವ್ and vibration of the particle is 90 degree, call it as a transverse wave or a transverse nature. And if the angle between the direction of vibration of the particle of the medium and propagation of the wave, if it is 0 degree, then you can call that nature of the wave is called as a longitudinal wave. You please remember, example for transverse is a water wave or the waves along a stretched string. Getting? And the light do not require any medium, but it is a transverse in nature. Inside the sun, the particles are vibrating in y direction and in x direction light is coming out. And light wave is also example for transverse wave. Light wave means all electromagnetic waves. For example, it is sun. Inside the sun, the particles are vibrating like this, the light is coming out like this. The angle between those two is 90 degree. Therefore, this is also example for transverse. Inside the sun, all the particles are vibrating in y direction. Because of that vibration of particles, the wave is light is coming out in this direction. The vibration of the particles and wave angle between those two is a 90 degree, and light wave is also example for transverse wave. And waves along a stretched string, take one rope, one end attached to the wall, other end in your hand, you just give the jerk. The jerking direction is y and wave is in x, angle between those two is a 90, then nature is called as a transverse. Then water wave I explained. And here the direction of vibration of the particle as well as the direction of propagation of the wave, they are along the same direction. It means that the angle between those two is a 0 degree. And here also, these nature of the waves we are going to call it as longitudinal waves. And the classification of the waves is completed now. In the next class, in the third part, we can discuss about how the water waves are generating. Water wave form ಒಳಗಡೆನೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ, how the sound wave is looking like a wave, we can discuss in the next class. You please remember up to here. Thank you.